a guy will rise on build to and maintain one plus in flying me. But yeah, that cause live one down, so I don't go away and do warm water right now. Well, into a day of walk around the pyramid away from the walk around. I'm gonna be every guy that and moving it helping rain just a minute now I really got recalling but and for see that but I brought the guy idea him just go enjoy the get that no one yet is over ill well we ever either day. Really we get one right when I begin how that we are no pain in the entire for he died of war around the chill and getting done the ball home run now a camera right by the TV though the dog guy can't hear me that go then the entire picture I don't remember. Here we go, guys. Dynamite right now. And we are one go. And y'all. You know what that means. We sure amazing way that we're starting off this 2-hour live broadcast.
Your opening contest is an AEW World Championship Eliminator match that will involve a 20-minute time limit. And now, the man who has not lost a singles match in 571 days, with 16 straight singles victories, and the only man with 2 AEW singles victories over Jon Moxley. He was voted 2020 Outstanding Wrestler of the Year by the Wrestling Observer newsletter, as well as a 2020 inductee into their Hall of Fame. He is 2-0 in singles competition versus Matt Sydal, which includes a 2015 NJPW Junior Heavyweight title defense that took place in Japan and not North Carolina. He is a humanitarian, good brother, and for 112 days now, he is the reigning and some say greatest AEW World Champion of all time. He is Kenny Omega.
Well, we can throw away our notes about him now because they said everything you need to say about Kenny Omega there in about 15 seconds.
A little longer than 15 seconds.
Yeah. Wow.
Self-indulgent?
Self-indulgent. My granny would say, don't break your arm patting yourself on the back. There we go. Are we allowed to talk over his entrance? Oh. Well, I'm looking forward to this one, guys. I'm never looking forward to seeing Don Callis walk out here, but I'm looking forward to seeing Matt Sydal get his shot. We all know
This rivalry between Kenny Omega. Self-indulgent?
Self-indulgent. My granny would say, don't break your arm patting yourself on the back. I'm looking forward to this one, guys. I'm never looking forward to seeing Don Callis walk out here, but I'm looking forward to seeing Matt Sydal get his shot because we all know how talented Matt is.
Incredible talent, and this rivalry between Kenny Omega and Matt Sydal stemming some 6.5 years from their first meeting back in my own promotion, Pro Wrestling Guerrilla in LA, the Battle of Los Angeles tournament, the second round. As AEW mentioned once again, the IWGP Junior Heavyweight title match, 2015, Kenny Omega been victorious on both occasions.
And maybe more importantly for tonight is the fact that Sydal is 7-1 in his last 6 singles matches. Big drop by Don Callis.
And it's from Clearwater, Florida. Weighing 166 pounds, Matt Sydal. Tony Matt Sydal was victorious on the debut episode of AEW Dark Elevation. One yourself and Paul White. He knocked out Michael Nakazawa to earn himself his shot at Kenny Omega, but Omega didn't want to wait for Dynamite. He tried to end it early. He tried to make call for it. It was a classless act. Yet another classless act by the AEW champion. And speaking of classless, Don Callis joining us here on commentary. Good to be here, gentlemen. And before this match gets underway, we'd like to thank our official sponsor, State Farm, for their support. State Farm is a big part of the AEW family. Consider letting them become a part of yours like a good neighbor. State Farm is there.
What a great night tonight. The world champion Kenny Omega giving a young upstart Matt Sydal a chance. This is what we do, gentlemen.
Sydal is older than Omega.
Well, dude, it looks great to me, man.
Just about equally as experienced.
What I say that had anything to do with what you just said? Nothing. Nothing. You talk to hear yourself make noise.
People love it.
Tony Khan made this match, stepped in because he did not keep his word. And so let's hear for that.
Yeah, Kenny Omega tonight.
Tony's confused. What's going on here, Tony, is that Tony Khan is sticking his nose into the business of Kenny Omega and myself, and it's got to stop.
You work for him, Don, you idiot. You work for him. He pays you.
I work at Impact Wrestling. I don't know what you're talking about.
Back over there by Kenny Omega drops Matt Sydal. Sydal was going for those flying bears, but Omega avoided contact and really slowing down the pace here. Stylistically, Sydal and Omega very similar. Though recently we've seen Matt Sydal add a new wrinkle to his game with those submission tactics.
The slower the pace, I think more deliberate, perhaps better said, favors Kenny Omega, the AEW champion.
Also, Don Callis' piggyback is cash cow.
Over here, look at the near leg. Sydal able to break free.
So one of those matches where Kenny Omega has a significant power advantage in my view, but Matt Sydal is one of the most flexible wrestlers in the world, and that helps him with
I think you realize bell to bell, two of the best wrestlers in all of AEW. And what a way to look at Dynamite.
Look at that escape by Sydal there. Omega wild swing and a miss. Matt Sydal.
Great quickness by Omega to get out of there.
That could have been a knockout shot.
It sure could have been.
A few more inches away, that may have happened. And Don, what I'm wondering about is, while you're here, not down there with your champion,
Well, why would I have to be down there? I know that's the traditional
I'm
paradigm
saying
of a quote-unquote manager advisor. I was
like
told you guys need some help up here, so here I am.
yeah,
It's
it's
great.
We told you that. You're just making that up. Oh, man.
While we have a bit of a lull of action here, I want to remind everybody there's a flash sale going on at shopaew.com right now. 20% off everything. The sale ends tomorrow at 1 p.m. Eastern. Promo code Dynamite. They have a Kenny Omega Don Callis shirtless photo. The poster, is that for sale? Tony's got one. That was actually burned. And yes. And then we burned the ashes. And then charges for 5.
Okay, look at this.
Greco-Roman knuckle lock here. There you go. Omega, though, using that power advantage that Don alluded to.
I tell you, say what you want to. We've said it about Omega and about Don. He is one of the most high-impact hitters, strikers in all of AEW. So many ways that the world champion can knock you down the sides, man.
Tony, you have to remember, though, that the stakes this match very high for Kenny Omega, because if he loses to Matt Sydal, it's a world title eliminator. Matt Sydal will get the next shot at the AEW World Championship.
Yeah, and that would give Sydal, I would think, plenty of momentum the next time these two guys meet.
Oh, Omega really slowing down the pace here.
He's a striker, man. He is a striker.
Is he putting all the pressure on that left arm? Sydal elevates up and over. Chopping kick to the outside of the thigh and the chest. Everyone loves this time of year, March Madness. Oh, the Cinderella story. You'd love it to be Matt Sydal, but I don't think it's going to be, because Kenny Omega is a juggernaut. Right now, he's against the ropes. Matt Sydal has a pin. Very nearly a 3 count.
Really knocks out the case in the near leg, neutralizing it. Sydal's got great fundamentals.
I don't know.
Vicious knee strike there.
Sydal,
Sydal, a 20-year veteran, by the way, but no match will ever be bigger than if he beats Kenny Omega right here tonight.
A lot of pressure on Matt Sydal.
Paul Turner, the referee, warning Omega about.
Oh, wow. Great Tier's counter there again by Sydal. That's that power and explosion advantage from Omega.
That's what you call going inside out.
I'm not kidding. Exactly what we were talking about. Maybe the hardest striker out there. He uses so many parts of his body. Okay, we got it, Kenny. Thank you.
Kenny is fast, but more to the point, he is explosive. 0 to 60 very quickly. Don, as somebody so close to Kenny Omega, why is he going to
I
think it's a we're keeping away the farm here, but it's some mind games. You know that Excalibur. I mean, he's talking to himself, but everyone's hearing it. So we're setting the stage from a psychological perspective. He's not fractured. The pressure of being AEW champion. Kenny and I have a very happy life when we're not here, so that's all I'm saying.
Okay.
There's no reason to be fractured. I think you may be projecting. You're the guy who wears a mask in public, even though you're not wrestling. You should see a therapist about that. Leave the world champion alone. He's dominating Matt Sydal right now.
And he's opening up the submission. How about the world champion on our first match here of Dynamite tonight? We still got a TNT title match to go.
Vicious backbreaker there. Omega covers deep, but Sydal able to break free.
Sydal's moving all the time that Omega was trying to execute that pin. Therefore, Kenny never got the grip that he was looking for to get that 3 count.
That's veteran experience, JR. Great point. Omega looking to make an end to this.
We also need to mention that Mike Sydal is at ringside. That's who Kenny was talking to just moments ago.
Yeah, Matt's brother and tag team partner, Mike Sydal. They've looked great recently.
Yes, they have. Oh, look at this. Again, the explosiveness that you talked about, Don.
Open hand chops to the back. That's not going to put him away, but it sends a strong message. Powerbomb. Oh, Rowan Solomon there catches Omega right on the jaw. And he tried to get his hand up, and he caught that one square on the jaw. Sydal picture perfect with that leg lariat. Omega a little bit rattled. Nope, gets the boot up. Omega up to the middle, but Sydal once again using those powerful legs.
That's just amazing athleticism by Sydal.
What you don't want is to let Sydal get going, and that's what's happening.
Like a brainbuster one.
So close.
Kenny able to roll that shoulder.
Matt Sydal was a heartbeat away from being the top contender to the AEW World Championship.
Now he can't get frustrated. Has to go back to the attack, stay with it. The moment could be his.
It's a problem for Omega's opponents. When you hit him with what you think should put him away, he just keeps coming.
Sydal maybe thinking top rope work on Ronda.
Oh, wow. Man, that was great ring positioning by the AEW champion, Kenny Omega.
Sydal looked like he might have tweaked that knee on the landing there, falling off that top rope. Mike Sydal looking concerned, as he should be.
You see the great reflexes by Omega. Brutal landing there for Matt Sydal.
I don't know.
That was a hell of a counter, I can tell you
I
that.
don't know.
Got the full Nelson applied. He could be thinking snap, dragon, suplex.
Nobody does that better than Kenny Omega that I've seen.
He's a great high flyer, but he has so many dimensions to him.
That's all pop in the hips, guys. Incredible explosion.
Bill, we got
The legs crossed.
I thought Tanahashi was great at that dragon screw, but
I don't
Omega's not
know.
over anybody I've seen. Really,
Why?
really.
Kenny is really enjoying this weight and power advantage that he doesn't typically have against Sydal tonight.
Got Sydal against the ropes. Look at her V-trigger. Sydal rolls through.
What?
High
Oh,
step. Sydal gets V-trigger. Sydal rolls through. Knockout shot to roundhouse kick.
Left distracting Omega.
Lightning forward by Sydal. He's got this.
Yes, he does.
He's got this. 1, 2.
Oh, man.
Omega folded up like an accordion, had to reach down to everything he had left to kick out before 3 count. Is Sydal frustrated, or is he going to turn it on and close this deal?
If I were advising Sydal, I would say follow up. Get on it.
Omega, little dazed as he rises to his feet. Matt Sydal, oh, he's thinking Meteora. But Omega, oh, powerbomb in the corner.
What a match this has been. Sydal's wrestling the best match he's ever had on Dynamite here in AEW.
But he's being brutalized now by the champion.
And the gang.
Good night.
Real.
The big driving knee strike by Omega. Hooks the near leg. 2 and oh, Sydal. Matt Sydal still in this fight.
Young man showing some intestinal fortitude, Excalibur.
He's literally the same age as Kenny.
Real.
Well, as a fact,
We're treating him like a young up-and-comer.
Well, look what's on the line here.
Yeah.
Omega, bang with the V-trigger. He's got Sydal up on their shoulders. No!
Oh, my God. Sydal had that one figured out. What a counter. Now, can Sydal close this deal?
He's got him in position, JR.
Don't get too many second chances against this man.
Don't take too much time getting up top.
That's Sydal. Oh, he's looking for the shooting star press.
Kenny baited him. Needs to follow up.
Kenny just holding on here for dear life. Look at this.
Kenny bought himself some time.
He did. Smart to stay near those ropes.
That reverse Hurricane Rana showing its effects on our AEW World Champion. Omega creates some distance and now closing in on Sydal.
Oh, look at that. That is world-class, once-in-a-millennium athleticism you just witnessed.
And he's got, he's looking for the one-winged angel again. Sydal rolls it through. Look at that. 1, 2.
He did not get it. He's out. Come on. He's out. That was a... Oh, that's it.
Omega got him all right. That V-trigger right to the face.
And now he's got him hooked. One-winged angel. Good cover. 2, 3.
Oh, my God, what a match.
Damn, not my God. I can't now.
Great showing by Matt
Be
Sydal.
glad. Oh,
No
down
shame in
we
losing the
go.
greatest wrestler of all time, the god of pro wrestling, Kenny Omega.
Good man. He died,
Another
right?
night for Matt Sydal, the one-winged angel.
He alright.
One man has never kicked out without finishing a move, but no
Thank
one
you.
ever in
He
AEW.
called God.
Well, Don, I'd like to tell you thanks for dropping by, but
Always happy to give you guys the rub. I'm going to go see my guy. Thanks for leaving.
Well, tonight
Porque
on Dynamite, we have a huge event lined
with
up. A trios tag team match. The Young Bucks and Brandon
Title
Cutler team up to take on the Lucha Bros and the returning Laredo Kid.
Another trios match. The Pinnacles, FTR, and Sean Spears together.
is that right?
Tully, MJF, and Wardlow against Dante Martin, the Top Flight, and the Varsity Blonde.
And in a rematch for the AEW Women's World Championship Eliminator Tournament, Nyla Rose, the Native Beast, takes on the number one ranked Ty Conti.
In a main event, the TNT title will be decided between the champion, Darby Allin, going one-on-one with I'm Hungry, Johnny Silver of Dark Order, and right now, Alex Marvez is standing by for Dark Order and more.
Really?
Match against Darby Allin for the TNT Championship. Are you ready?
Oh,
Am I ready, Marvez? Look at me, I'm ready. Check it out. Let's show them how ready you are. Screw up, Marvez.
You nervous? No, I'm not nervous. Johnny Heineke! Come on! Hey, there's a big opportunity, but don't worry. Those guys will be proud of you either way. So, good luck. Thank you. You're the man, Hangman! Yeah, I'm ready! I'm
That's coming up tonight. We understand Sting on social media said he'll be watching the back of the champion Darby Allin. But coming up next, Hangman and a Page against Cesar Bononi. Stay with us.
Presented by State Farm, the official sponsor of AEW Dynamite.
Hey, Rogers, look! I'm you!
Take from State Farm. You couldn't find a stand-in who looked anything like me?
Have you seen mine? Like looking in a mirror, right?
Now that one makes sense.
Look, guys, I don't even have a stand-in.
Of course you do.
Hold on. Is that Drake?
That's right. Drake from State Farm.
Like a good neighbor. Like a good neighbor. Stand-ins don't have lines.
Oh, okay.
Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there.
How hard is it to catch a crispy, flaky fish? Depends on how patient you are and
Well,
what pocket you keep $6 in.
Ben,
Arby's fish sandwiches are now 2 for $6 and part of Arby's
now
everyday value. Arby's, we have the meat.
My grandfather gave me this necklace. I can wear them to It carries that spirit of loving people with all that you have. It's my superpower.
Introducing the Closer Together collection, inspired by your extraordinary love stories. Jared, Live3.
And
These both have the same amount of potassium. Only one of them is always right for the picking. V8, the original plant-powered drink. That job.
Meet the mayor of Gilman Road. He's painted most of these families' homes, inside and out.
You missed a spot!
Yep, these are his people.
You got Wingstop? Why didn't you ask me? I did. You said, get out of my face, I'm dominating this game. Well, can you ask me again?
You know you want that sauced and tossed Wingstop where flavor gets its wings.
We make it easy for you to get your taxes right. But we know the money is tight. You can file online for free. Tax refund guaranteed. File online for free. Block has your back.
There are those who strive for greatness
Who push beyond their limits.
and hold fast to their dream.
A dream that involves hurling themselves at giant red balls.
On the most absurd obstacle course ever.
I feel like King
Maybe stop chasing your dreams. John Cena and Nicole Byer host all new episodes of Wipeout, April 1st on TBS.
The more about it. So, here we go. Amen. Hey.
Coming down the aisle from Aaron Street, Virginia, weighing 228 pounds, Hangman.
And some job.
This will be a tough test for the number 2 ranked Hangman Adam Page. He's on quite a hot streak this year, but
oh God.
upset.
Apollo Brazil, 259 pounds, Cesar Bononi.
I like, guys, before the break that Hangman was giving John Silver a little hip talk. We mentioned Sting said on social media today he's going to watch the back of Darby Allin. That TNT title match is still to come, regardless of who gets involved. Sting said he'd be there.
Sting will be here in the building.
That's right.
Taking close watch on the Darby matchup. Hey, I'll tell you, don't sleep on John Silver. He's been he's had some moments of brilliance, and tonight, if he's brilliant enough, he's the new TNT champion.
Oh, my! Boot in the face of Cesar Bononi.
You know, I wonder sometimes just how good Hangman Page could be. At the end of the day, how good can he be?
Well, he's certainly found a family with the Dark Order, even if he hasn't officially joined their ranks. He's gained some friends, and that seems to motivate Hangman.
He's a foster child.
That's a great way to put it, JR.
I want to remind everyone that AEW Dark Elevation comes away each and every Monday, 7 o'clock on AEW's YouTube channel. Whoa. And I'll be joined by the one and only Paul White each and every Monday.
You guys sound like you're having fun, Tony.
We are having fun. And you know what makes it fun is the young, up-and-coming talent. Bononi's one of them. J.D. Drake's another. Ooh, the Hollywood Hunt's another. Yeah, he look back at his friends that time.
But look at that. Hangman absorbed that shot from Bononi and now teeing off on Cesar. Oh, big rolling elbow there from Hangman Page.
Page is tougher than a $2 steak, and he likes nothing better than to strike people, to hurt people.
Toughest test for anyone, but especially for Bononi. Toughest test in the business going up against Hangman and Page. And right now, he's letting Hangman get up in the corner, which may be a mistake. There you go.
Clothesline in the corner. Missed. Hangman throws his shot. Bononi.
Chop down that big tree.
Bononi takes 2 consecutive shots from Hangman Page. Blocks the third. Swinging a miss.
Oh, my God.
High collar. Hangman took him over the top. Now making buckshot leg. Both barrels from Hangman Page.
Something like a car crash of 95 down here. He has a middle linebacker mentality.
Hangman Adam Page with a very impressive victory here. Continuing to pile up singles victories. Looking for a shot at his former tag team partner, Kenny Omega, the AEW World Championship.
Absolutely, that's got to be the goal for everybody here, to fight and beat the champion, to win the coveted AEW World title. And we'll celebrate with a cold one.
Couple Page-Wisers here for the Hangman. And speaking of somebody who has felt aggrieved, overlooked, the Murder Hawk monster, Lance Archer, earlier today had this to say.
Sting, man, I looked up to you. I think everybody that's ever stepped in the ring has looked up to you. You know what? Let's face it. Without the icon, there is no Murder Hawk monster. Without Sting, there is no Lance Archer. And you want to know why I would interrupt your time? Because it should be my time. This bat meant something back in the day. It meant justice. It meant people paid attention to you, Sting. Well, now people are going to pay attention to me, the Murder Hawk monster. And if they don't, the walls are going to come crashing down on them. And it's going to be my boot that kicks it in on them. You're going to go down as one of the greatest ever, Sting, and people are going to remember my name, the Murder Hawk Monster Lance Archer. And sooner or later, one way or another, it's going to be showtime.
It feels like Archer's about ready to implode.
I would say he made his intentions very plain right there. He has the icon Sting locked in his sights. But you want to talk about an icon. 2 women that lived up to that reputation, to that name. Last week, right here on Dynamite, were Dr. Britt Baker, DMD, and the woman who won the first ever unsanctioned lights out match on Dynamite, Thunder Rosa JR.
Let's take a look, ladies and gentlemen. Take it back and show you what we were in awe of. Great up presentations I've seen in years and years.
As you guys know, I come from nothing. And 7 months ago, I came here to make a statement. And tonight, with blood,
I don't
sweat, and
know.
tears. I just show you that women's wrestling should be valued everywhere. And I'm very, very proud of this.
Congratulations on your win. Ladies and gentlemen, Thunder Rosa, the winner of an incredible event, the Lights Out match here tonight on Dynamite. Congratulations again. I know it's a big night.
Thank you. And thank you, everybody, for believing in me and believing in the Thunder Army. Los amo, los quiero. ¡Arriba México!
That was cool.
It is the match that had the world talking on social media, and here with Dr. Britt Baker, I think she deserves a round of applause for one of the greatest matches that we have ever seen here on Dynamite in her almost 2 years. Dr. Baker.
2 years later.
That's it? That is the warm welcome you give me for the hell that I went through last week? You all are as dumb, delusional, and disrespectful as Thunder Rosa. Thunder Rosa, you should be thanking me every day that you wake up. You should be thanking me because you will forever be remembered now. You got to be a part of the history that I wrote with my own blood. And then you had the audacity to stand here in my company, in my division, and say that you put the women on the map. Then why is everybody talking about me? And I don't need the praise and adoration of all you legends and experts telling me that I'm worthy now, that I'm a star now. Mick Foley, thanks for the thumbs up. Except it took you 20 years to become a hardcore legend, and I did it in one night. And that night, when I had 87 thumbtacks in my back and the blood was flowing down into my eyes, I've never been able to see more clearly. Because Tony Khan, you're out here looking for every legend that ever has been when you have the biggest one right here standing under your nose.
Oh, Carly.
Because not only did I make history that night, I put AEW on the map. And those 3 letters, AEW, come second to the most epic 3 in all of professional wrestling. DMD.
All right. Dr. Britt Baker, DMD, coming up next, we are going to see the pinnacle for the first time together in the ring. They are preparing now to come out here and be in the ring here on Dynamite, so stay with us.
You ever think Pac-Man gets tired of eating these same little dots? I can get any 2 toppings on my large pizza for just $10. Pepperoni, sausage, bacon, $10 taste maker, only from Pizza Hut. I think I'm about to out Pizza the Hut. No one out Pizza the Hut.
Not everybody wants the same thing. That's why I go with Liberty Mutual. They customize my car insurance, so I only pay for what I need. Because I do things a bit different. What, teddy bears? What, teddy bears?
Only pay for what you need.
But now we'll brought I think on paper is a part of me mind call.
Yo, ruffles without ridges is like a daredevil.
You'll get
without the daring.
Good morning, Joe.
Not doing that.
Good morning. Update.
Well, things are rough. I mean, like, the floor is actually lava. rough.
Yeah, bro.
But you're not. You're a reactor, a mover, a better than what came before you doer, a slayer, a crier. Oh, let me tell you about this funny thing that happened. You are realness and weirdness, chaos and hope. All this talk about good things to come. You're the good thing.
I've always wanted it. Next round on me.
Listen up, listen up.
I can see your excitement.
This is the most bitter experience I've ever had. And there you have it, McDonald's new crispy chicken sandwich. From the makers of the world's most stolen fry. The juicy chicken sandwich from the place that offers extra napkins for a reason. The tender chicken sandwich from the creators of a sandwich phenomenon. So you won't just be biting into a chicken sandwich. You'll be biting into McDonald's new crispy, juicy, tender chicken sandwich.
I don't know
Indiana TNT. Trailblazers Heat, Sixers Lakers. Tomorrow at 7:30. Presented by State Farm on TNT and on the Watch TNT app.
Welcome back to a red hot AEW Dynamite, everyone. We understand our colleague Dasha Gonzalez is on her way to speak with Christian Cage.
That's cool. I get it. So basically, what you're saying is you're living that beach life. All right.
He's getting better.
All right, man. Tell him I said hello. Tell him I can't wait to meet you.
Gentlemen, I am so sorry to interrupt. It sounds like you guys are having a great time. Christian Cage, last week you had mentioned what your intentions were here at AEW, and it's one of the reasons as to why you signed here at AEW. So I was just wondering, what exactly were you guys chatting about?
No, we were just hanging out, just getting to know each other and talking a little shop, you know. These guys have a big tag match coming up later against FTR and Shawn Spears. I kind of know a thing or two about tag teams, so give them a little bit of friendly advice, that's all. Right, guys?
Hey, what's up, man? You've been giving so much advice around here, you haven't even had time to say hello to an old friend. What's going on?
Hey, I'm kidding. I'm so happy for you, man. You look great. Good to see you. Love the shirt. Love the catchphrase. You know, I kind of live by that catchphrase too, and I've been doing that since day one here. You know, I'm an AEW original. You guys know that. First ever tag team champion. I've beat the best this company's thrown in front of me. Just wondering when is the work part again?
Let me ask you a question, Frankie. You're not turning into cranky Frankie over here. Are you trying to convince yourself? You're trying to convince me? You don't have to convince me of anything.
Yeah.
I've been in the ring with you many times. I know how good you are, Frankie.
Okay, good.
But you want to know when the work starts?
I'd love to know that.
Okay. It starts next week.
Next week?
Yeah. And as of right now, I don't have an opponent, so if you're free, we can.
I will.
You can. Yeah, step up if you want.
You're on. It's gonna be great to be in the ring with you again. Man. It really is. Sure will. Okay. All right. Hey, busy on Monday nights? No, you're not busy on Monday nights. Anyways, I have a match on Dark Elevation Monday night. You might want to come check it out because 7 years, it's a long time to be out of the ring.
But show me I gotta go take
This is a trios tag team match. Representing
Mom Blade you guys can shot
and the German Shawn Spears.
Well, before we get to this matchup, how about next week, JR, the in-ring debut of Christian Cage?
Yeah, it's going to be great. He's one of my all-time favorites in and out of the ring.
And this group, Tony, the Pinnacle, they were formed basically by destroying the Inner Circle.
Yeah, this happened 2 weeks ago here on Dynamite. You're right, they destroyed them, especially Chris Jericho. Look at that. And we have not seen or heard from the inner circle since that time.
I mean, you would have to imagine that at some point the inner circle is going to respond somehow, but
You know that. Yeah, you know it, Excalibur, without a doubt. You shouldn't give anybody here a peaceful, easy feeling, I can tell you.
And their opponents had from a combined weight of 648 pounds, the team of Griff Garrison, Brian Pillman Jr., and Dante Morton.
Wow. It just shows you the great young talent that we have here in AEW.
Yeah, tremendous young core of wrestlers comprising our roster. Griff Garrison, Brian Pillman Jr., and Dante Martin, very representative of that, each gifted in their own way.
Dante at age 20, the youngest on the AEW roster.
I can tell you this, Tony, you've not been around a long time.
Yeah, buddy.
I've never seen a 20-year-old as good as this kid. A 20-year-old.
I mean, and just turned 20. Three weeks ago, he had his 20th birthday.
That just shows not only the athletic ability, but also how he's matured. And everybody matures differently. Your body matures differently. Your mind.
And some of us don't mature at all.
Yeah, I've met some of those people throughout my life. But I can't say that about Dante Martin. Speaking of maturing, Sean Spears has always been, to me, one of the most dangerous men in AEW. He can do so many things. Call him the chairman if you want, but he's got great wrestling ability, as he's showing right there.
I think Sean Spears, Excalibur, is tired of simply getting close.
No, he wants to reach the top. I mean, that's the ethos of this Pinnacle organization, and Spears aligning himself so closely with so many like-minded individuals, he could very easily make his way to the top here in AEW.
Well, we mentioned earlier, you heard Frankie Kazarian mention to Christian Cage to watch him on Elevation on Monday. We want to remind you on Tuesdays, AEW Dark, Excalibur and Taz together every Tuesday at 7 o'clock on AEW's YouTube channel. Two great friends calling action right here.
Nothing like it. Nothing like it. They're two lights in a dark sky.
And you know what? On AEW Dark, we've seen the Varsity Blondes string together an impressive record of wins.
Nice. I tell you what, there's a lot of great tag teams in pro wrestling. We have many, many of them here. For my money, there is not a better tag team lacing boots and earning checks than FTR. And they're still owed the AEW tag title matchup.
That's right. They'll owe their rematch. Brian Pillman Jr., though, trying to fight out of unfriendly territory. A shot to Spears, a shot to Harwood. And I believe, Dante Martin did make the blind tag. Oh, Tremendous landed on his feet.
And did
He's like asleep.
Dante Martin making it look easy, and Griff Garrison just lowered his head and took Harwood and Spears almost out of their boots.
This match is becoming unraveled for Pinnacle. They need leadership.
Watch out, they're going to go over the top.
Shit.
Wardlow blocked that one. This is a big night. This is the first time we've seen the Pinnacle together in an AEW ring. So the historic night for us and for them.
Well, Tony, this match will continue. Don't go anywhere, because we will stick with all of the action in picture. You will not miss a thing.
Your ring should shine the same way you do. Shop exclusive styles from our collections, including Vera Wang Love, Enchanted Disney, Endless Brilliance, and so much more. Shop online for Virtual Consult, exclusively at the Diamond Store.
Show me your face. Let me see who's really trying to stalk me. Pay the price, don't care what it
is a terrifying. I don't know who that is, though. But not that. Sit down, pal.
How you gonna cancel me? 20 awards on the mantelpiece. Pyramid stage at Glastonbury. Girls in the club with the hands on me. I'm a fight you.
Come at me, bro.
And as a gamer,
must be that nationwide 5 chicks you got from Britain.
And
scared.
More fun.
Well, things are rough.
Oh my goodness.
I mean, like, the floor is actually lava.
I can't, bro.
But you're not. You're reacting. A mover. A better than what came before you do. A slayer. crier. So let me tell you about this funny thing that happened. You are realness and weirdness, chaos and hope. Yes. All this talk about good things to come? Nah, you're the good thing.
Get 5 bonus wins for $1 with any handcrafted burger only at Applebee's.
Liberty Mutual customizes your car insurance, so you only pay for what you need. No. Only pay for what you need.
Liberty.
If someone tries to steal your Butterfinger, call the BFI. No one lets a finger on your Butterfinger.
Arby's, 2 for $6 every day. The biggest fish sandwich of your life. What? 2 of those things for just $6. Arby's, we have the meat.
I don't get well. I only have 3 right now, but maybe they'll get because I said I might not do what they are, but yeah.
Dante Martin has been explosive, to say the very least. Amazingly, but now he gets shut down big time by Dax the Axe.
Dax in one fell swoop stops the momentum of Dante Martin. A deftly applied brainbuster.
Oh man!
Tag out Cash Wheeler. Wheeler tags in Sean Spears. These men working together very effectively as a trio.
Great teamwork, great tandem wrestling there.
Oh, the C4. The Death Valley driver from Spears plants Martin, and that is it.
No one is in this match.
I'm not alright.
A lot of talent, a lot of potential, big earners.
I did
It's easy to figure out, folks. All they got to do is win.
JR, Brian Pillman Jr., Griff Garrison, Dante Martin, they came to fight, but the numbers advantage, the strategy advantage of the Pinnacle just proved to be too much. Hold on. Look, Wardlow looking to make Brian Pillman Jr. a casualty of war.
What the hell's the meaning of this?
The assault
referees have lost control. And rightfully, I understand that, but this behavior cannot be condoned.
And look at that sickening grin on the face of MJF.
All right, guys. The Pinnacle has arrived in the ring. No doubt about it. Tony, the Pinnacle is not just a name. The Pinnacle is not just a group. The Pinnacle is family. Okay? I don't have a family. I don't have a wife and kid waiting for me at home, but I have these men right here, and I will live for these men, and I will die for every single one of them. Hold this. Santana and Ortiz, look, man, you've done well for yourself. Both of you guys have done well for yourself. And you got a lot of guys here in AEW fooled. Let me tell you something. You got a group of guys here that ain't fooled. Okay? We know there ain't a grain of salt in your body. Inner Circle, listen, this ain't an SNL skit. This ain't a stand-up comedy show. It's not a rom-com. The marquee says professional wrestling. The marquee says professional wrestling. And if you want to find where you stand in the world of professional wrestling, you come to AEW and you ask for my family. You ask for the Pinnacle. You know what, Chris?
Chris York, I'm a little confused. I figured by now you'd try to come out here and break the walls down. But I guess the only thing you're breaking nowadays is whatever chair you decide to sit on. Oh, you don't like that, Chris, huh? That made you upset? How about you do me a favor? How about you grab all your boys and come out here right now? Oh, wait, silly me, Tony, that's right. You're not going to come out here because you are terrified of us.
Oh, hold on. You decimated them a couple of weeks ago. They are hurt. You know well.
I'm sorry, Tony.
Shit.
Something you wanted to say?
No, never mind.
Yeah. That's what I thought. You giving us the gift of silence is better than anything, but speaking of gifts, boys, next week, boy, do I have the gift of all time for every single one of you.
Really?
And that gift is for all the future gold we're about to hold, because, ladies and gentlemen, when you're in the pinnacle, you are always on top.
The pinnacle.
Great.
Last time we saw Team Taz, you'll recall, they had a little bit of a problem within the group that this team does not have. Let's hear right now from Team Taz.
A message from Team Taz, from all of us, to all you AEW fans, the Team Taz fans. Hey, look, we understand, we know there's a lot of conspiracy theories out there. A lot of people are like, what is going on with Team Taz? There's problems. There is no problems. I can assure you, no problems. Everything is great. The Machine, Brian Cage, the FTW champion, he actually apologized to the whole group for praising Sting last week on Dynamite. Cage actually also apologized directly to Ricky Starks for last week, singling Ricky out. Everything is good with me. Everything is good with Team Taz. Hobbs, you good?
I'm cool.
Hook, you good?
I'm good.
How about you, Starks?
Absolutely.
Cage?
Who better?
All right. We're with QT Marshall, who is out here. QT, you have asked for this time to explain what's been going on with you. Tell us what's on your mind. What's going on?
I'm frustrated. But I'm Cody's friend, right? It's probably the reason you think I'm out here getting this opportunity to speak right now. And yes, it has its perks. I mean, I look at my wife over there. I've known her since we're 8 years old. And she's literally sitting there smiling from ear to ear as her husband is living his dream. Cody Rhodes taught me the value of doing the work. But Tony, you know better than anyone. You want to talk about doing the actual work? There's not a person in AEW besides Tony Khan himself who has done more actual work than me. All right, calm down. And I know, they've thrown me some bones. Pay-per-view appearances. I did win the first ever bunkhouse match in Dynamite history. But what about the stuff you don't see? Right? Like making sure Cody's coffee's hot, or his t-shirt's cut the right way. Or how about the fact that when tonight is over, Cody's gonna go back to the Marriott and lay down with his wife while I stay up all night and work while my wife sleeps alone. So forgive me, Tony, but I think my frustrations are a little warranted when I woke up one day and I realized there's not a ladder I could jump off of, a match I could win that's not going to have that asterisk next to it with that little footnote at the bottom that reads, Cody's friend. Tony, before you say anything, yeah, I am Cody's friend. I'm not denying that. That's why I'm out here right now. So here's what I suggest. The only way to get out of this man's shadow is next in the middle of that ring, we have ourselves an exhibition. An exhibition between two friends for me to prove to the entire world that not only do I belong, but I can hang with the absolute best in AEW. And Tony, I know I can't make Cody come out here and agree to this. I can't make anybody do anything they don't want to do. I don't have that kind of power here in AEW. But I can control what I do and what I won't do. And I'm not going to go out there and continue to take meaningless bumps and jeopardize my quality of life once my in-ring career is over if it has to be in that man's shadow.
All right.
Let's go ahead and stop. I fully understand the angst. I have a good inclination as to where you're going. And although my heart is not into this, I will gladly accommodate you, accommodate the Nightmare family, the Nightmare Factory, all these fans. You can have your exhibition match. Matter of fact, Arn Anderson will be the referee. And I understand you're going to try and beat me, and please understand I'm going to do everything I can to stop that. I have a reputation, I have a name to uphold, and I mean this with no intimidation. I'm not going to hurt you. If I put on the figure four, Tony, I'm going to relinquish it. If I hook Crossroads, I'm not going to follow through with it. When this place had blossoming success, when AEW had blossoming success, and I had kind of filled a spot people thought I wouldn't, it made some people angry, it made some people jealous. Matter of fact, they are still angry, and you were a good assistant. You were a great man. And in this industry filled with acquaintances, you have become a friend. Buddy, guys, you might be my best friend. So let's do it. Let's have this exhibition, friend to friend, okay? Thank you. It's all I've ever wanted. Friend to friend. Thank you, guys. Thank you very much. Tony, tell them what's up. Okay. Tell them what's up.
Well, let's take a break. We've got more coming up on Dynamite, live on TNT. We got the exhibition for next week.
Thank you.
The Cody Rhodes and Jay Moss next week on Dynamite. It can be on the hand. Oh yeah,
Kevin Bacon here. You know me from 6 degrees of, well, me. But it's time to expand. See, Visible is wireless with no surprise fees, legit unlimited data, powered by Verizon for as little as $25 a month. But if you bring a friend every month, you get every month for $5. So I'm bringing everyone within 12 degrees of me. Bam! 12 months of $5 wireless. Visible, as little as $25 a month, or $5 a month when you bring a friend. Powered by Verizon. Wireless that gets better with friends.
Meet Tonal, the smartest home gym with personalized expert coaching, so you can be your strongest. Visit tonal.com.
You got Wingstop? Why didn't you ask me? I did. You said, get out of my face, I'm dominating this game. What can you ask me again?
You want that sauce and tossed Wingstop, but when it gets its wings.
But we know the money is tight. You can file online for free. That's a guarantee. File online for free. Mark has your back.
When you're suffering from common closet, ThredUp.com is the cure you need. ThredUp.com is the world's largest online thrift store with all your favorite brands at incredible prices. So get rid of your common closet for good. Enter code for up to an extra 50% off your first order at ThredUp.com.
That Lady T tried the Popeye's chicken sandwich. And you?
This chicken sandwich tastes like somebody's grandma Lucille fried it twice, sprayed over it, then sent it up to God, and he swiped right.
You won't really get it until you get it. Try it now for $3.99.
Godzilla will come for you. They're carrying 2 Alpha Titans.
Who bows to who?
Kong bows to no one.
The world needs Kong.
Well, this Friday and Monday night down what and don't know yet.
March 31st, rated PG-13.
Rule 23. Meticulous preparation is the key to elegant dining.
Let's wing it.
I don't know. It's been
This is a trios tag team match. One ball with a 20-minute time limit. Approaching the ring at total combined weight of 564 pounds. Laredo Kid and the Lucha Brothers.
Well, earlier today, our own Alex Abrahante caught up with Ray Phoenix, Penta El Cerro Miedo, and Laredo Kid, who had this to say.
2 weeks ago, I beat you 1-on-1. Tonight, we beat you on free match.
Young Bucks, nos conocemos hace mucho tiempo. Y ustedes tienen algo que nos pertenece. Brown Goldler, tú, búscate otros amigos.
Penta says, Young Bucks, we've known each other for a long time, and you have something that belongs to us. Tonight, Brandon Cutler, you're going to need to find some new friends.
Because we are the Lucha Brothers and Laredo Kid.
Settle.
I gotta ask a question. Now, why is Alex pissed off? I think he's always that way, if you ask me.
And their opponents at a total combined weight of 582 pounds, the team of Brandon Cutler and your AEW World Tag Team Champions, the Young Bucks.
Well, Lucha Bros have their sights set on those AEW World Tag Team Championships. It'll be Ray Phoenix and Pac who will challenge the Bucks for it. Pac out with an injury for just a few more weeks. We'll have to wait for that match. But last week, Tony, this was the story.
Well, let's hear it for the Young Bucks. They were trying to break the neck of John Moxley.
Yeah, the Good Brothers and Kenny Omega had that chair wrapped around Moxley's neck.
Yeah, walk away from it. Did the right thing, don't you think?
Absolutely did the right thing. But Kenny Omega didn't take too kindly to that. And he got in the face of Matt and Nick Jackson. He laid hands on them.
Matt and Nick were the two guys that showed any class. That whole damn ordeal.
And then we see Matt's wife, Dana, with her children, Zach and Courtney there. The youngest Bucks.
Got to talk to little Zach today. He loves Spider-Man. And I said, well, guess what? Your dad and his brother are like Spider-Man in the ring. They're all over the place. Did you scare the kid? No, I did not. I was very nice to him. I had my Batman mask on, so we had a lot to talk about.
Ray Phoenix and Nick Jackson starting things off for their respective teams. Boy, what a classic did these guys have just a couple years ago here.
We got some champions in this ring all over the world, Excalibur. That was one of the best TV matches I think I recall seeing in maybe a decade or more. Ray Phoenix.
Oh, Nick.
And Nick Jackson 1-on-1.
What about, as you mentioned to Tony, the Lucha Brothers, the AAA Tag Team Champions, and Laredo Kid, the AAA Cruiserweight Champion here. Roll up. Ray Phoenix trying to make a quick end to it. Nick counters.
And Kenny Omega is the Heavyweight Champion.
Kenny Omega, the World Champion, the Young Bucks, the AEW World Tag Team Champions.
Look at this. Oh, thinking a lot here. Great athletes, five-star athletes will do that. Seems like every time Ray Phoenix is involved in the match, it's a five-star match. That's interesting how they makes the exchange on the tag. It's very uncustomarily done in these matches for these guys. They straight away tag on both sides. Very rare.
And now the older brothers, their respective teams coming into the action. Matt not allowing Penta to get out of the gates.
Okay.
Thrust kick there from Penta. I want to remind everybody that should this action continue into the break, we will stick with it in picture-in-picture. Penta with a crucifix might not get there.
Guys, I'm sorry to interrupt you. I've been told by Tony Khan just now that yes, next week we will have that match between QT and Cody, an exhibition match. Arn Anderson's been approved to be the referee, and Tony says hopefully they can be back afterwards to being friends again.
Sharpshooter there applied by Matt Jackson. Penta making it to the bottom rope. What a big match we already have signed for Dynamite next week. Where's Christian Cage earlier challenging Frankie Kazarian? Shaping up to be a can't-miss event.
Yes, you're not kidding it.
Lateral press here.
And when will Jericho be back? That's my question.
It's seemingly the confidence of MJF, that jerk, that the fact is he's not coming back for quite a while. Maybe he knows something we don't. I don't know. Because he called them out knowing good and well they weren't going to come in.
Of course, absolutely.
Brandon Cutler tagged in, as is Laredo Kid, seeing his first action back in an AEW ring in over 2 years. Been eager to get back, and as I mentioned, with the injury to Pac, Lucha Bros calling on their friend Laredo Kid to fill in for him tonight. Laredo Kid, great cartwheel. Oh, shot to the midsection, double over Cutler, and jacks the jaw. Brandon Cutler into the ropes. Laredo Kid avoids contact. Great TRS, take down Cutler. Cutler bails out. Laredo Kid at the ring to himself. It's boot to the chest. The Bucks.
Oh, amazing. Absolutely amazing.
Great counterattack there by the Young Bucks. Ray Phoenix double shots to the midsection. As Matt and Nick's hands laced up. Takes them down. The implosion arm drag by Ray Phoenix. And Penta El Cerro Miedo goes over the top and crashes down on the outside.
More incoming. Ray Phoenix can't help himself.
I know. Oh, boy. Brandon Cutler one step ahead.
Well placed kick by Cutler.
Wow. Big fist.
Diving elbow strike there by Cutler. Now Cutler would springboard off that top.
There you go. Take it right to him. Their own medicine. Oh, no.
Laredo Kid. I don't think they noticed him heading up top. Laredo Kid. Tremendous Orihara moonsault.
Oh, Matt hurt his right hand that time. Maybe his elbow. I'm not sure.
I did feel me.
Matt has had no shortage of injuries over the last 6-8 months.
Absolutely. And I just it's amazing how they put their bodies on the line each and every time. This match we are seeing. I don't know what we expected, but I think we're seeing kind of what we expected. Just non-stop action over the top, outside. And they're not done.
Matt and Nick Jackson. A little bit of an homage to the Motor City Machine Guns cover here. 1, 2, no.
2 count.
Well, fans, this action is hot. You don't want to miss a second of it. We will stick with it and picture. Don't go anywhere.
When it comes to equality, there's no sliding scale, except when it comes to getting paid. On average, women make 82 cents to every man's dollar. And for women of color, the gap's even wider. We're just supposed to throw in the towel at good enough? Not anymore. I'm Brandy Rhodes from AEW. Choose to challenge the pay gap.
Oh,
look, David. My delivery's here. Got your birdseed bread, your birdseed butter, and an 87-pound bag of birdseed. Enjoy. And that's just lunch.
Get more from your neighborhood DoorDash.
Your mom's been posting a lot since she got that phone at Cricket's Mega Sale. Every day. Here's the comments. We stand.
Cream ball.
The more phone, more fun. Mega Sale.
You ever think Pac-Man gets tired of these same little dots? I can get anything toppings on my large pizza for just $10. Pepperoni, sausage, bacon, $10 taste. Only from Pizza Hut. I think I'm about to out Pizza Hut. No one out Pizza Hut.
Germ-proof your car with Farm Oil Disinfectant. 9.9% of bacteria and viruses.
We asked people to touch the King's Buns to score a 2 for $5 deal at Burger King.
Oh, wow. I'm a fan of the King sourdough buns.
Grab the King's Buns with both hands. Get the plain grilled sourdough King and a 2 for $5 deal. Your way is better.
I've heard thousands of spectacular love stories in my bridal career. Stories that have inspired me to create my first ever jewelry collection. Together, these rings tell the story of what we all dream of. One brilliant love. Jared loved brilliantly.
and a little bit of chicken fried.
Back
Cold
to
beer on
me.
Friday night, a pair of jeans that fit just right, and the radio.
Get 5 boneless wings for $1 with any handcrafted burger. Only at Applebee's. The chicken or the egg? The question isn't which came first. It's which comes with peanut butter. Duh.
Right now.
Avengers!
Maybe should check out the real way of love. Remember, DT by the
It is a
kid.
wild affair here on AEW Dynamite. We are live in Daly's Place in Jacksonville, home of the Jags. Glad you're with us.
And this trio's tag team match has been red hot, as you saw in the break, picture-in-picture. The tag has been made. Penta goes around the corner with the sling blade.
Sling
Comes around with the second one. Tags out to Ray Phoenix. Oh, stereo thrust kick.
Ray Phoenix is unworldly.
Here we go
And
again.
now one of the Lucha Brothers have it. Oh my God. 1, 2. And Tony, that's the type of action you can only see live here in Jacksonville, Florida.
Absolutely, live here in Jacksonville, Florida, and we are coming back to Jacksonville Wednesday, April 7th at 7:30. Tickets go on sale this Monday at 10 a.m. at AEWTIX.com.
Oh, look way up. Springing up, taking down Nick Jackson. Penta up to that top diving foot stomp.
I think there was a tag made.
And Ray Phoenix sent on Atomico. Hooks the far leg. 2. No. Cutler and Matt Jackson breaking it up. If it weren't for their intervention, I think that would have been it.
I agree. It would have been over.
Rick Knox is shell-shocked. He's got so many false finishes.
Oh, look at this. The step up. Sold there by Ray Phoenix. Nick Jackson unsteady. Go.
Oh, Nick shoved him off. Good move.
Locked the cutter and hit the rising knee strike to Giri. And the big elbow strike. Oh!
Exchanging those thrust kicks impressively.
Ray Phoenix puts on the brakes, comes around with the heel hook.
Yeah.
Nick
That
turns him inside out.
Wow.
good.
That's an impact. That's
What?
contact.
Man.
Action like this you can only see here at Daly's Place. By the way,
Remember,
on April
and
9th,
you
mark this one down.
and
Friday, April 9th,
your
we have a non-televised event right here at Daly's Place. Tickets go on sale for that event this Monday at 10 a.m. How about that? First time ever, 7 o'clock, non-televised event. And you can get in both events for only $40.
No TV.
No TV.
Oh, Laredo Kid. Big shot there to Matt Jackson. Laredo Kid springs in, looking for that DDT. He hit it earlier on Cutler. Matt able to counter it to the Northern Lights suplex. Rolls through the locomotion style suplexes here. It's 2, maybe looking for the trifecta. Swing and a miss. No panic.
Oh, great leverage. Great technique for Matt Jackson to be able to do that to 2 men.
Tremendous strength being shown by one half of the AEW World Tag Team
We
Champions.
feel
The powerbomb Enziguri combo.
The Bucks have hit another gear here now.
Yeah, they have. Nick was pointing at the corner.
Ooh. Vicious running knee strike. The Laredo Kid. Now the Bucks maybe thinking the risky business. They hit it. Tag out to Cutler. Cutler. Springboard. Elbow drop.
Well, he can get some hang time, can he?
Hooks the near leg. Oh.
2 count.
I didn't love the cover, but it didn't matter because Penta was able to break it up.
That was on Junior.
Penta just got rocked by Nick Jackson there.
Hell, you get out of breath calling this thing, man.
And now Nick. Oh, my God. Sent him a Penta.
Right on the knees, right on the quadriceps.
This really is a human demolition derby. When bodies are being wrecked in every corner of the road.
Rolled through. What is? Oh, look at that! Great counter by Cutler. Matt. Oh, assist Just an indie taker there. Ray Phoenix very wisely rolling to the ropes on the way of the pin. Mick Jackson with the Escalera.
Oh my God.
Matt Jackson though.
Oh, that looked nasty and ugly.
Laredo Kid to fly. He's got to a deep. Oh!
Radio Kid was
Very
about
impressive trio, to say the least.
get
It was a hard-earned victory.
into
Without a
our
doubt, for the Lucha Bros and the Laredo Kid.
And a momentary mental lapse there by Brandon Cole. Kenny Omega, what the hell? Just blindsided Laredo Kid.
Yeah, the microphone. John Moxley remembered the microphone.
And now the AEW the World Championship.
Can you explain the meaning of this? Other than Omega and Callis just being jerks.
Give that to me. Give me the mic, Don. Give that to me. Hey, wow.
He slipped.
Fracture.
I'm having vivid flashbacks here, Matt.
I bet.
I'm having vivid flashbacks. I'm remembering 2019, the first ever Fighter Fest. All the players are here, aren't they? Yeah, I remember you. You from AAA. Remember you from the first ever Fighter Fest? What happened, guys, huh? What happened? I'm recalling 3 years ago when we all had a choice. Yeah, we all had a choice. 12-year friendship. I would have liked to call that family. Would like to have called that family. Huh? You guys are family men? You know what that's like? 3 years ago, I had a choice. And what did I do? Did I choose to stay at my home with the people that loved me? With the people that I loved? With the fans that loved me? The fans that I loved back? No. Did I go to greener pastures to New York? No. Where did I choose? It's quite obvious, isn't it? I know what you're thinking. You're probably thinking, well, Kenny, you chose AEW. I never chose AEW. I chose you. I chose the Young Bucks. I chose the vision that we created 3 years ago to make this the best wrestling promotion on the planet. And rather than sit in the high school cafeteria with the cool kids and the captain of the football team, you chose Brandon Cutler. I choose you, and you never chose me back. And yeah, sure, maybe Mr. Callis can come off as a little abrasive, but I'm gonna give you guys one more chance. One more chance. Toss it up.
This is ego
Are
out
you
of
with
control.
me?
Out of control.
Toss it up for the hard cam. Are you guys with me? It's now or never. It's now or never. Look, I may not agree with everything Don has said, but look at you guys. You have changed. You can't stand by your friend. You can't stand by your family. You chose him over me. Stand with me now. This is your last chance, Matt.
The Young Bucks turning their back on Kenny Omega.
Go be their cameraman. Yeah, carry their towels, carry their gear bags. We're done. We are done. We are done.
Whoa.
I think the champion's done. A statement there by the Lucha Bros.
Come on back, Don.
Kenny Omega got laid out, and Don Callis is hiding behind Rick Knox. Like the spineless coward that he is.
Oh, here come the Good Brothers. Oh, Kenny's bleeding from the mouth here, guys.
Yeah, poor guy.
This thing went south in a hurry.
Wow, did it ever.
How's it feel to get bashed with a microphone, Kenny?
Well, he said they're done. He said they are done. And he meant the Young Bucks.
Well, last week we saw the singles debut of Jade Cargill. She is going to be a fixture here on Dynamite in the coming months and years.
Jade Cargill.
Red Velvet, I think you made the biggest mistake in your career. You getting in my face was the biggest joke. I beat your ass a couple weeks ago, and you're coming back asking for more? We're both on I'm on the path of greatness here, and you're just a pit stop on the way to my throne. We're both undefeated in singles matches. There can only be one. I am that woman. I am Jade Cargill. I look like money. I sound like money. And I look damn good doing it too. So Red Velvet, when you step in this ring, understand you'll be stepping in the ring with that bitch.
Well, it looks like Jade Cargill and Red Velvet are on a collision course. But coming up next, a rematch from the AEW Women's World Championship Eliminator Tournament. The number 3 ranked Nyla Rose with Vicky Guerrero in her corner, taking on the number 1 ranked Ty Conti.
And it's going to come our main event for the TNT Championship. Darby Allin defending against John Silver on the Dark that's coming up. Since announcing her pregnancy, Brandy Rose has been working hard with Cody on a special project to show the world that the Rose family empire is just getting started. Take a look at this.
Welcome here to AEW Dynamite.
We want to set a new standard for all of pro wrestling.
Here we go. Go, hero. Cody and Brandy Rose, the king and queen of AEW, coming to the ring.
Who the hell told you tonight was open mic night, bitch?
This is dope. How bad do you want to just get down when you see this?
She already escaped. What are y'all doing? This is actually not going good.
All families have issues.
Your mom told me I should just slap that bitch.
Just an ongoing one here.
You think my wife would be stoked about some of this stuff? How to cause a fight 101.
You're telling me to get rid of pictures with other women.
Yes, that would be a good start.
It means the absolute world to be the first black person in the Rhodes family. But there's a lot of pressure.
Sometimes it does feel like it's all about me. It's all about me.
A little bit of an egomaniac.
Oh my God! It's a little girl!
Starting a family, that's a huge dynamic shift. Cody is a huge kid himself. We work full time with AEW. We have to continue to prosper and be on top.
You have to hit the home runs.
Now having
Is it reality
one bad move,
show?
I get tired of us breaking our necks for everybody else.
And everything could fall apart.
God. Looking up at the lights, dog. The lights.
TNT had been walking that. I got Corey the nightmare.
John Cena and Nicole Byer host all new episodes of Wipeout.
That
First on
met
TBS.
Orbeez, 2 for $6.
met Friday night.
The biggest fish sandwich of your life.
If you recall in that John Cena White outside why we got paid. I don't think I'm gonna take all the
What can you
night.
expect from ButcherBox? 100% grass-fed beef,
done
organic free-range chicken, heritage free pork, and so much more. From farmers who believe in raising animals with care, with no antibiotics or added hormones, ever. All with free shipping right to your door. Together, we can make a difference. One meal at a time. Visit butcherbox.com today to get free ground beef for the life of your membership.
I always dreamed of having kids of my own. Now, I'm ready for someone to call me mom. At Northwestern Mutual, our version of financial planning helps you live your dreams today.
You got Wingstop? Why didn't you ask me? I did. You said, get out of my face, I'm dominating this game.
Okay.
What can you ask me again?
You know you want that soft and soft Wingstop with flavor gets its wings.
Cell phone repair.
Did you know Liberty Mutual customizes your car insurance so you can pay for what you need? Just get a quote at libertymutual.com.
Really? Check it out. Yeah. I might get a quote.
Hello?
Not again.
Mikel. I'm just kidding. What's up?
Hey. Hi.
Come on, guys. Do your thing.
Only pay for what you need.
You're live right now?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
When making the new Kentucky Fried Chicken sandwich, people asked how I felt about burger places selling fried
Well,
chicken.
what
I'd say that's none of my business. Just like making fried chicken
Chicken.
is none of theirs. Get the new Kentucky Fried Chicken sandwich for just $3.99. It's finger licking good.
My yo
Someone tried to steal your Butterfinger. Called me.
Oh, yo, what? Hey, yo.
Wake up. No one lets a finger on your Butterfinger.
Some Netflix before I go to work here.
We are back live on Dynamite, and we're going to take you back to a week ago and this horrible scene, what they did to the leg, the Good Brothers, and Kenny Omega, Eddie Kingston. They crushed the leg of Eddie Kingston.
Okay.
Then they tried to break the neck of John Moxley. As a matter of
Yeah,
fact,
yeah.
Kingston and Moxley are standing by.
Peel go
There it is. Get it. It's a broken something. It's a broken something.
On
That's
YouTube.
I've broken things before in my life, and I've come back from it. Good Brothers. Kenny. Bullet Club. This is not New Japan. This is not 6 years ago. This is not about selling some tacky t-shirts. Ooh, did I hit a nerve? I hope I did. Y'all gonna pay for this. Where we come from, you take one of us out, we put you in a morgue. Do you understand that? Do you understand the seriousness of this? Do you understand how far we got it? How
The question.
far?
That's the question you gotta ask yourselves, Good Brothers. Just how far are you willing to take this? You think you're willing to take it as far as us? You think you're willing to get as much blood underneath your fingernails as we are? Son.
There is war on the streets of Jacksonville.
The Young Bucks. These Young Bucks. I don't know the Young Bucks. I don't like the Young Bucks.
What's
I don't
the
play games. I don't play these games with people I don't know. But I guess I owe them one after last week. I don't like owing people stuff. I don't really have a lot of patience for this whole Bullet Club melodrama thing y'all got going on. But as you can see, Bucks, we're playing with live rounds here. So if y'all are going to be in the game, you better be willing to get your hands dirty.
This next round is set for only 20 minutes time limit. Being accompanied by Vicky Guerrero from Washington, D.C. She is the
down
Nyla
road.
Man, there was a plethora of information
And
in
I
that
am
Moxley
road.
statement with Eddie Kingston. If you dissect what you heard, it will give you chills.
Yeah.
The JR term comes to mind, bit off more than you can chew. And I'm thinking about what that when it comes to the Good Brothers and Kenny Omega.
They will be
Them
contending
out
with a very
and
angry,
one more
very
man.
revenge-motivated John Moxley.
And her opponent from Rio de Janeiro, Brazil, Ty Conti.
Ty Conti has wrapped up win after win after win here in 2021 and has climbed to the #1 spot. And look at this, the Dark Order actually coming out.
Yeah.
Have Ty Conti's back.
Little show of support, of force.
Well, we all know that Ty and Anna Jay were a great tag team.
Yes, they were.
Anna Jay's got some shoulder injuries. She's aggressive. So maybe that's just a respect thing.
That's a good call. I think you're right.
Moves to the midsection here by Nyla Rose. This match, a rematch. That AEW Women's World Championship Eliminator Tournament matchup. Nyla Rose was victorious that time. Ty Conti hoping to avenge that loss.
Ty Conti, quite the lifetime athlete.
I want to remind people, AEW Heels is our fan-centered community for women who love wrestling. If you want to connect with others who share that love and interest, check out alleliteheels.com. And that is red hot right now in the internet.
Oh, look at this, Ty Conti. The head of Nyla Rose, scissored. And JR Ty's athletic background, as you were mentioning, is tremendous.
Yeah, you know, she was trying to represent her country, Brazil, in the Olympics.
A roll up here
in judo.
She's a black belt judoka, as well as a blue belt Brazilian jiu-jitsu.
I'm a suspenders man myself, but nonetheless.
See, I'd say she's got to change her approach here. There's a good judo throw. Look at this.
And using Nyla's size.
That's right.
Against her.
Making Nyla move. And that's at a different pace than the former AEW Women's Champion wants to go.
With a knee strike intercepted there by Nyla, and Nyla's power on display.
It's hard to prepare for the kind of power that Nyla has.
Cover here.
Oh,
this match is a 20-minute time limit. Should the action continue into the break, we will stick with it picture in picture. You will not miss a bit.
Oh, look at this. That's just vicious. They call them the vicious vixens.
And Nyla Rose and Vicky Guerrero right there.
Yeah, you're not kidding. And she just loves it. Don't want to get caught in the corner with Nyla Rose on you.
Keep the pressure on Ty Conti here.
She's nearly 200 pounds, folks. Very, very strong and powerful and athletic is Nyla Rose. But that weight advantage, in a good way, really works for her.
Laying in a right hand to the midsection. Conti escapes through with the roll up here. Nyla able to break free.
There's the power advantage and the size advantage coming into play. You saw it right there.
Huge lariat there by the native beast, Nyla Rose.
I think Nyla's a natural born bully.
I agree. And this, she's setting herself up for this move here.
And a diving knee strike off the top.
Think about the power, the size.
I'm surprised Vicky's still allowing her to do this.
Vicky loves it. She's cheering.
I think it's too scary. High risk. It looks good there when you hit it.
Nyla going for the cover here. This could be it. Whoa! Ty Conti kicking out. Well, this match will continue. We are going to break, but stick with us. We will be in picture-in-picture. Don't go anywhere.
I've heard thousands of spectacular love stories in my bridal career. Stories that have inspired me to create my first ever jewelry collection. Together, these rings tell the story of what we all dream of. One brilliant love. Jared loved brilliantly.
Special delivery.
At Domino's, you can now stream thousands of movies for free with any online order, no matter what you order. So you can have stuffed cheesy bread with extra cheesy rom-coms.
It's you.
It's you. It's me.
Or saddle up on the couch for specialty pizza and a Western. Get 30-day access to stream thousands of movies for free on Epix Now with any online order from Domino's.
Your mom's been posting a lot since she got that phone at Cricket's mega sale. Every day. Here's a comment. We stand. Oh, Mom. Beautiful Mom. The more phone, more fun mega sale.
And there you have it. McDonald's new crispy chicken sandwich. From the makers of the world's most stolen fries. The juicy chicken sandwich from the place that offers extra napkins for a reason. The tender chicken sandwich from the creators of a sandwich phenomenon. So you won't just be biting into a chicken sandwich. You'll be biting into McDonald's new crispy, juicy, tender chicken sandwich.
If Philly Garcia didn't have the fighting spirit to drive his ambition, he never would have left home for LA with only his car to sleep in. If he listened to those who rejected him, he never would have sold that car to pay for his dream. And if he lacked the will to improve his craft, he never would have made a name for himself. lining up some of the biggest names in pro sports.
That's
the fighting spirit. That's what makes it mine. Modelo, root for those with a fighting spirit.
Now, the explosive power of AEW is in your heads. Step inside the virtual ring and relive Dynamite's best moments. All at AEWDynamiteArena.com.
We stand here in defiance. We the makers. We the crown breakers.
I can't see.
We defy what logic says we should look like, sound like,
it's
be
alright,
like.
but it's alright.
We must defy.
Every Wednesday night with AEW and that is it.
I've always wanted to do
Next round on me. In
It's the worst theater experience I've ever had.
This has been a dandy, I can tell you that, folks. You stayed with us in picture in picture, you know what we're talking about.
Oh, Nyla went for the flipping set on Ty Conti. Got the knees up in JR. This has been back and forth.
Much more competitive than I thought it might be because of the size advantage of Nyla Rose.
Ty Conti, a bicycle knee strike. A second one driving into the face of Nyla Rose.
Well, she just pissed off right now. I mean, look at her gritting her teeth. Look at her facial expression.
The hammerlock, she was looking for that DD tie. But Nyla Rose was able to feel the weight shift and anticipated it. Oh, drop toe hold.
Yes, he said DD tie. That's her move.
Nyla strung up on the center strand.
Well, we are seeing a side of Ty Conti I don't think we've ever seen. I think it's very effective. I like it. I do too.
I do too.
Get right back in. There you go.
Ty Conti hooks deep. No, Nyla kicking out.
Two.
Ty still looking to avenge that loss from the women's eliminator tournament.
She needs to get back to the attack. Stop worrying about the miss right there. And Nyla got up first. To your point, Tony, it should have been the other way around.
Yep. The high kick caught Nyla on the blind side. Ty Conti, whoa!
There's quickness.
Yeah, able to avoid a very dazed Nyla Rose. The pump kick knocks Nyla back, but Nyla returns fire. Hooks the far leg. This could be it. Ty Conti able to kick out.
That last one was a much near fall than we might anticipate.
Beast bomb coming up here. No, Ty rolls over. Nyla trying to sit back, hammering down. But Ty Conti kicked I think she kicked the top of the kneecap and now going after the lower body of Nyla Rose. Oh, but Nyla returns with a knee strike, a knee lift to the face.
Here's the strength and power advantage, which was.
But Ty able to escape out of the grip.
That kick found its mark.
Big running knee strike. Nyla cannot endure many more of these. Ty's got the hammerlock.
Oh.
DD Ty! Oh! Nyla just got spiked. 2, 3.
Ty Conti won.
No, she was ranked number 1, JR, but that's the biggest win she's had in singles competition here. This young lady's body of work continues to impress all that are paying attention. The DD tie for the Conti of 3.
Ty Conti has been in AEW for less than a year, but she already has risen very nearly to the top of the ladder. Tony, you got to get credit where credit is due.
Absolutely. Look,
Vicky.
Oh, yeah, there's trouble brewing with Vicky.
Vicky just swept up the leg of Ty Conti, and now Nyla Rose.
Oh my God.
A sore loser indeed.
Yeah, to say the least.
Instead of Ty Conte being able to celebrate a major victory on AEW Dynamite live to the world, we got to see this again.
Look at this. The AEW Women's World Champion, Hikaru Shida.
Well, that stopped her in her tracks. We're talking about the issue these two have had.
That would make the late, great Sadaharo impressive.
And look at this. Bunny.
Bunny's coming out.
Bunny's coming out. She picks up the kendo stick. Oh!
Man, business picked up with Bunny in the stick.
Oh my God, Bunny. Out of control, and here comes Matt Hardy and Butcher and Blade.
The HFO, the Hardy family office, looking on as Nyla Rose and the Bunny just laying waste to Ty Conti and Hikaru Shida.
Man, this is just so sad for Conte because she has
the
this
women
amazing win.
eliminator title tournament. It was terrible. It was a sham because the Bunny wasn't in it. My clients have been overlooked for far too long. That ends now.
Well, Matt Hardy, a very definitive statement there by the head, the Hardy family office. But there has been a lot of bad blood between Orange Cassidy, Chuck Taylor, Kip Sabian, and Miro. Let's take a look back.
I'm excited to see you destroy Charles, the Butler. I'm excited to see you destroy Orange because this match is what you want.
We know you're going to come kick our ass, but it turns out we're pretty good at getting our asses kicked.
Arcade Anarchy. You guys thought you were being smart. You guys thought you were being clever.
I suppose it's not how many times you lose in the game. It's whether or not you win at the end.
You're more stupid than you look. This is our realm. This is where we thrive.
And Miro, you big Donkey Kong looking bastard, which I guess he's Donkey Kong. That's going to make you
Donkey Kong Jr.
But after Arcade Anarchy, after we come and win the whole damn thing, you can keep your princess.
Next week, there will be no more Charles the Butler. There will be no more walking Xanax Orange Cassidy. It will be game over.
Well, you heard it. You heard it right there. The match that Kip Sabian demanded. The Arcade Anarchy, Kip and Miro versus Orange Cassidy and Chuck Taylor next week.
Tony Khan just made this match. Ricardo Sheet and Ty Conte next week against the Bunny and Nyla Rose in tag action.
Tony Khan is busy because he also made Kenny Omega and the Good Brothers in a six-man against Lucha Bros and the Laredo Kid.
An exhibition match will go down. QT Marshall and Cody Rhodes. Special guest referee will be Arn Anderson next week.
And we're excited about the in-ring debut here in AEW of Christian Cage. He will take on Frankie Kazarian. It will be a Matt Classic.
This isn't a new side of me. This is a side you just haven't seen.
Screaming, writhing in pain.
I've been screwed over and over again. And my opportunity to become TNT champion against Darby Allin is just another example of it. Now, everyone has to stop pretending that I'm not uniquely gifted, because humility only gives people a reason to underrate you. And my days of being underrated are over. Which brings me to this Monday night, a Dark Elevation. Mike Seidel. It's time to pay the rent. And if your brother Matt wants to get involved, just remember this. I'm more than just one man. I'm the face of the revolution.
Gonna be here a lot more from Scorpio Sky in the weeks to come, but coming up next, our main event, Darby Allin, John Silver, TNT title on the line.
It's all been building to this. We are bigger than the system we overthrew.
Yeah, I think be plus in my voice in
Done.
but God see
Let's go get our
I will get them now at the
Look at that weight fillet of fish sandwich.
Great
Ha ha ha, what they make it square. If you want big as Arby's crispy fish, 2 for $6, come and get a pair. Arby's, we have the meat.
Reese's eggs are back, and we hit them somewhere you'll never find. Psych! We put them everywhere. Grocery stores and supermarkets, gas stations, chiropractors' offices, bowling alleys, grocery stores, which we already mentioned. Not sorry, Reese's.
What can you expect from ButcherBox? 100% grass-fed beef, organic free-range chicken, heritage-free pork, and so much more. From farmers who believe in raising animals with care, with no antibiotics or added hormones, ever. All with free shipping right to your door. Together, we can make a difference, one meal at a time. Visit butcherbox.com today to get free ground beef for the life of your membership.
This year, Alaska Honey Bowls. Use my credit card points to finally go on tour again.
Learn about Live tonight to save my son's education. Invest in black-owned companies.
Invest in green companies.
Buy a place closer to my family.
Refinance at a lower rate and pay for a basketball court in my barn.
Better credit cards than her.
Whatever your money goes, we know the smartest ways to make them happen. Discover and compare the smartest credit cards, mortgage lenders, and more. For all your money questions, terms of the nerd.
And then the one in that was she from me. So I get $80 so Paul
Kevin Bacon here. You know me from 6 degrees of, well, me. But it's time to expand. See, Visible is wireless with no surprise fees, legit unlimited data, powered by Verizon for as little as $25 a month. But you bring a friend every month, you get every month for $5. So I bring everyone within 12 degrees of me. Bam! 12 months of $5 wireless. Visible as little as $25 a month, or $5 a month when you bring a friend. Powered by Verizon. Wireless gets better with friends.
Join the dark order.
Ladies and gentlemen, your main event tonight is set for one fall with a 20-minute time limit or TV time remaining, and it's for the TNT Championship. Introducing the champion from Long Island, New York, weighing 189 pounds, Sean.
Here we go with John Cena
I just think of those. I don't think of Johnny Hungy, but those guns, man. Those arms are fast.
He's a human bowling ball.
We can take
Reminiscent of the 5'6" fullback in the old American Football League, Charlie Tolar.
How about that, man? You pulling out all kinds of names.
I took my medicine tonight.
That's good. Look, look at the face, man. He is ready for a fight. It's going to be a hell of a match, guys.
Everything to gain, nothing to lose.
and
his opponent from Seattle, Washington, weighing 170 pounds, he is the reigning and defending TNT champion, Darby Allin.
You know, when I do Q&A shows on Grill and Shower podcast, nobody gets more questions regarding than Darby Allin. It's amazing how he has captivated the imagination of people young and old alike. He is a very strange enigma that's so unique.
Yeah, you call John Silver a human bowling ball. Darby's a human battering ram. I mean, he just, what we saw in the street fight at Revolution, that he just cannot be injured, seemingly. And we heard on social media that Sting was going to be here if he needed help to watch his back.
Well, no one Sting, Tony, as long as we have.
Sting is here somewhere. See the Hardy family office. Very interested spectators. I think. Look at that Dark Order gesturing at Hardy and his family. This match came about because Darby Allin offered the challenge to Dark Order. Pick your shot. Pick who is going to go forward. In the name of Mr. Brody Lee, the greatest TNT champion ever, giving them a chance to bring the TNT championship back to Dark Order.
You notice Darby pointing up? Yeah. A little homage to the one and only Brody Lee.
Well, it is Wednesday night.
Yes, it is.
You know what that means?
Before the pace of this match picks up too much, I want to remind everybody the flash sale going on right now at shopaew.com. 20% off everything. Sale ends tomorrow at 1 p.m. Eastern. Use promo code Dynamite to save 20% off. The offer excludes action figures, gift cards, or charity tees.
Well done there, buddy. You're the man.
Right to us today.
That's right. Silver being very, very cautious, as well he should be.
That's his advantage. Set that tone, set that pace. It may bode well for Johnny Hungee.
Silver using those massive arms to good effect there on the knuckle lock, but Darby using his quickness
and leverage.
Yeah, leverage. It's a simple leg trip that time.
But you see Silver with his hands clasped together to prevent Darby from isolating that left arm. Silver dips up, and Darby takes him right down in the side headlock.
Well, respect before, Darby Allin is an enigma. He's different. He's talented, but he's also had an amateur wrestling background. Can't take that away from him.
Yeah, tremendous folk style wrestler. Is Darby Allin. Side headlock takeover there. Referee Bryce Remsburg eyeing the shoulders.
I think one could describe Darby Allin as wiry. He's wiry.
Yes, indestructible. He is wiry.
And Darby Wiry, John Silver, very clearly the meat man.
No doubt.
Well, it's a very slow pace here, obviously. It's what Darby Allin wants, as you talked about, JR. Dictate the pace of the match, right?
Yeah, deliberate way to go for John Silver. The faster it gets, the more advantage.
Darby, oh my,
what a collision! That was a car wreck. It was a car wreck, and the champion goes sailing outside.
God, you're right. It was a car wreck. And good move here by Silver. Go right. Look, Darby cannot even stand up.
Darby completely shaken by that in this TNT Championship match. One fall or TV time remaining. We will stick with the action if we go into break in picture-in-picture. You won't miss a second of it.
Don't waste your time here. Oh! That's a hell of a shot. That was a great camera shot, too.
And that's a hell of a deal.
Oh, my God. That was a Bradley Beal there by John Silver.
Silver is so focused. His eyes, his face tell an amazing story of a driven young man in his 20s who got picked by his own team to represent them in this title match tonight.
The power of John Silver on full display right here.
He's not done, guys. He's ragdolling everywhere here now.
Silver explodes. Giant knee strike. Silver looking to put an end to this right here. Brainbuster. Here it goes. Looking deep. Whoa.
And Darby Allin, pure desperation, able to kick out.
Well, don't go anywhere. This TNT Championship match will continue in picture-in-picture. Don't miss a second.
Come at me. Come at me, bro.
And as a gamer, must be that nationwide 5Gs you got for cricket.
Now I got no mercy.
I'm scared.
More phones?
I can't.
My grandfather gave me this necklace after my grandmother passed away. It carries that spirit of loving people with all that you have. It's my superpower.
Introducing the Closer Together collection, inspired by your extraordinary love stories. Jared loved brilliantly.
Doug. To the
Excuse me, ma'am. Did you know that Liberty Mutual customizes your car insurance so you only pay for what you need?
Oh, thank you.
Hey, no. Only pay for what you need. Liberty.
That lady T tried the Popeye chicken sandwich. Have you?
This chicken sandwich tastes like somebody's grandma Lucille fried it twice, prayed over it, then sent it up to God, and he swiped it.
You won't really get it until you get it. Try it now for $3.99.
He's
He's the only
into the channel of the playing that was not to count John Tyler being got in the mouth right now.
New episodes on FX and FX on Hulu.
Rule 37. The washing of garments relies entirely on one's undivided attention.
Silver probably died.
So, Grace?
An all-new Wipeout is coming to TBS.
Oh, no! That one's gotta hurt. Oh, boy.
John Cena and Nicole Byer host all new episodes of Wipeout, April 1st on TBS.
Friday. Gonna be cold out.
We're back, ladies and gentlemen. Darby Allin, the champion, the TNT champion, has been taken to the woodshed and forced smack dab out.
Yeah, this has been all John Silver. John Silver is
John
moments away from
Silver
becoming the new TNT champion. I don't think there's any question about that. He has come to fight.
And John Silver with Darby Allin in his sides.
Oh!
That one mistake that the challenger for the championship did not want to make just occurred.
There you see Reynolds over to check on his partner. He may have hit the back of his head on that concrete there. Or favoring the elbow now. And Darby is in the ring here. This is obviously all favoring Darby.
What a year Silver and Reynolds have had in tag team action. Unbeaten here, ranked number 3 today for the first time ever. And Silver being helped over the barricade there by Alex Reynolds. Can Silver make it in? The 8 count.
Oh! Angel sacrificed himself. Looks like he shoved the Silver out of the way.
Oh,
Silver
John
took the bullet.
Silver.
And now Darby Allin takes a suplex.
It's Sting! It's Sting!
Oh,
Sting
shit.
has come down here! It's Sting approaching the Dark Order!
With bat in hand, Sting.
The Dark Order scattering like the Red Sea.
Well, he said on social media that he would watch his back, and he had seen enough.
Now John Silver turning Darby Allin to the ring. This match, with TV time remaining, now the clock becomes an issue for the challenger. If Darby Allin can outlast John Silver to the top of the hour, he will retain the TNT Championship.
John Silver's arm is hurt, and that is going to really, really take a measure of his offense. See, he's got to go left-handed here now.
Yeah, and Silver, an orthodox striker.
Oh, hard kicks. Maybe Silver relies more on his kicks than his punches.
Yeah, got 2 now.
Might be the idea here, because that's something to kill him.
John Silver for clothesline Darby. Looking for the backslide. He's got him hooked deep. Silver immediately rolls through.
Good move, Silver.
Oh,
Multiple kicks.
Right into the heart of the champion.
The waist lock, but look at this Darby going after the shoulder. Chris Cross rolls him through the Mahi Stroll. Looks indeed.
2 count.
A lot of strength lifting up that thick frame of Johnny.
Oh!
On the top of the stunner, but Silver with the Queen Slayer. That's Anna Jay submission hold.
That's a great counter.
And they're celebrating right now. The Dark Order, they're celebrating.
Darby is fading. He is fading, but he's trying to work on that hand, that injured arm of John Silver.
Well, the good thing is it's back to one-on-one, thanks to the stinger and a ball bat.
Yeah, good call.
Oh, he had him hooked deep, but Darby counters. Whoa!
2 count.
Silver had to abandon ship.
Oh, a slap to the face. Look at this.
Really good.
Was a DDT, a version of a DDT or whatever.
There it goes. There's a cover. The TNT Championship.
Wow, man.
Hangs in the balance here.
Wow.
2 count.
Now he's out of the ring. Here's where Sting now is going to make sure I called it. He's going to keep him at bay.
Some very interested onlookers here.
Wielding the bat.
Just back up, guys. Back away from me.
Sting told them to back up, and that's what they're doing.
What a main event we have here. The TNT Championship on the line. Darby Allin, the champion, on the outside. John Silver, the challenger, on the inside.
Silver still hurting.
And Silver cannot win the title on the count-out. He needs to do himself a favor and put Darby back in the ring.
That's what he's going to do. Well, I thought that's what he's going to do, JR.
A kick to the chest. And
look at Iron Sting. I don't know what that was about. Maybe he's telling Sting he's not afraid, which I don't think he is, but still.
Silver slow to capitalize here. He is against the clock. He needs to move with purpose. Oh!
Man, that'll bring you to your bill.
Darby.
Oh! Darby just rising.
Returning for more.
He said, strike me again.
Oh, wow.
Strikes.
Look at this.
Big right hand. Silver trying to cover up.
Oh! Good God almighty. What impact.
Silver. Oh! Double boots there from Darby.
The damnedest fight.
Look at this victory roll. Oh, no, Silver. New champ, no.
Great block by Silver.
2 count.
Oh, boy.
If you'd won the title, Silver.
It could have been, man. It was close.
Great
match.
Oh, this is sensational. This is what AEW is about, guys.
2 elite athletes fighting for the TNT Championship. Darby battering Silver with strikes. Oh! The kick.
Yes. Silver's got some impressive offense.
Darby. Oh! Hit him up the middle. Darby looking to make the end. No! John Silver. Oh, the pump kick just knocked Darby for a loop.
Amazing strength and explosiveness.
Silver hoisting Darby up to the top rope.
This may be a mistake. I don't know. Keep him grounded.
Or this could be the haymaker that Silver needs.
It could be the one. Can he connect?
Feast or famine, in other words.
It was a mistake.
2 more
Landed on that
minutes.
arm.
Darby, oh, look at that. Darby.
Oh, God.
Dark
Caught in front.
Good
And
God.
over.
What the hell are we seeing here?
Hell.
Darby Allin is he's got no regard for his own life.
He died.
Dropped into a pile of wild dogs.
He doesn't give a damn. Here he goes again.
Will
Darby.
go.
Silver and the rising Gamangiri. John Silver headed up to the top.
Second time now. First time it was a mistake.
Oh, man, he's got Darby on the shoulders. Sends him for a ride. Can Silver capitalize? So
1
slow.
minute.
Got both legs hooked. 1, 2. No.
Oh.
That had it, but it was on the rope.
Champion was out of bounds. Now it's not the time to argue, Silver.
And it was Silver's cover that put him on the ropes. The angle of the cover.
Homage to Mr. Brody Lee. Gonna put him away with the power bomb. Darby goes over the top.
Oh, shit.
1, 2, 3.
Oh, Darby Allin wins.
Still TNT champion.
I'm not gonna get that a big blood.
A hell of a main event. Darby Allin still the
I
TNT champion.
went over the
Trying to back up for a friend.
and they come
And what effort by
my
John Silver.
way.
What a night.
And I thank you God for joining me
And
for
Darby Allin.
AEW
Well,
with
these competitors are not under,
they
still in their 20s.
Come on, there you go. Damn right. That was.
Oh, look, Matt Hardy.
Somebody did.
Matt Hardy just sent Darby Allin to the barricade, and now with the
oh
Hardy family office in Dark Order.
we got
Going
brawl.
at it.
Oh, Sting! Sting with the bit on the throat of Quinn.
And look at this. Ty Conti.
Oh!
Oh, mind-blowing 1,000.9 million BR. I don't know. It's one feel he got job done right. So I'm gonna go with see her day involved. Join me with AEW Dynamite Remelt. Every Wednesday, we just and join me tomorrow on both top news and the end at TV Bill. Friday we got NBA Friday and Cops Friday and mine talk about the highway in from the night. So what a night! Once again, 6.9 from in the night and come right in the chat. 6.9. And what is real is that so I'm gonna go see y'all guys tomorrow with some top news and I will end at TV tomorrow. You know, see y'all guys. Y'all. Think about watching AEW Dynamite with me on the Wednesday night. I might walk Matt down with your guy. I'm gonna have tea and don't forget a birthday show in 6 days from now. You have over on Ganda who insane on my child or child how the job from me. He right now with it a reveal child how the Ganda Gaga entertainment of KG Hira future Gixi Well podcast every Sunday night of a shout out to Papa Joe Jimba Entertainment, the We Are Met in Jane Corrupt in Podcast Countdown. Anyway, take them off on Palmer can he probably right now to Wednesday night. Palmer can uh, outside is where you're gonna go. Then you're gonna hide your butt. You get in there with your dad or outside.
We all got same for watching, and I see y'all tomorrow. Hey, you got your dynamite. What y'all? Every Wednesday night. See y'all guys. Bye. Take care.